Hey everyone, this is Chuck. In this definition here, we wanted to talk about the concept of blockchain and define it for you here. So let's jump ahead here. Officially, when you look at the definition, what it says is this: blockchain is a distributed digital ledger technology that allows for secure and transparent tracking of transactions. Well, what does that mean? What it means for you and I is the data that's captured is placed in multiple comparable databases or locations, different locations. So if one changes and the others have not changed, it's an indicator that somebody's messed with the data. So it's literally we can track the security of a transaction. So in supply chain management, for example, we can use it to record and track movement of goods and services from point of origin to point of consumption. It's recorded, those transactions are recorded as a block in the blockchain, and these blocks are connected in a chain-like structure, creating a insurmountable record of all transactions. And so it can enable real-time monitoring of products as they move through the supply chain, giving us greater visibility in the process. It can also help to reduce fraud and counterfeiting as each transaction is verified, and it can't be altered once it's recorded. So overall, blockchain can help to increase efficiency, reduce costs, improve trust, transparency in the supply chain. Now, here's some examples that you see up here. Cryptocurrencies, supply chain management to track movements, digital identity. We can create identities for individuals that are secure. In healthcare, we can securely store and medical records, real estate as an example, create records and transparent records of property ownership, energy. We can decentralize things where we can buy and sell energy units directly from each other. And even in voting, we can secure and have transparent online voting systems. So from an importance standpoint, when we look at it, certainly transparency. When we look at it, trust, efficiency, collaboration, so multiple people can work at the same time, better chance we'll catch fraud, so reduce it, and have improved traceability where we can see things moving across the supply chain. So for examples, what you see here in the process is, Walmart tracking movement of stock for contaminated product, accountability. Hopefully we can take down the risk if there's unethical or illegal practices, tracking and verifying, especially in pharmaceutical, where we have that proven end-to-end chain of custody, and where there's a dispute about the data, we can resolve that at the same time as well. So when we look at the impact, both positive and negative, we see in that process that positively better transparency, better traceability, efficiency, cost savings, security in the accuracy, so less fraud and counterfeiting, and just general compliance, increased trust and confidence. From a negative standpoint, it's a lot of money to get this started here. So there's a high investment and there's ongoing maintenance costs. And there's a question also about how big these can go or how big they can become. So is there going to be any issues with limited size? We're certainly still trying to figure out the regulatory and legal aspects of the conversation. And to manage these blockchains, do we have the expertise to do it? As well as now we're relying on one other technology. And we've certainly seen in the last bullet point that we have had some breaches or cyber attacks. So some of these things of trustworthiness and security and transparency are now starting to come under question. But the hope is, when figured out, that we're going to be able to have this chain of events where we have total traceability and control over all the activities that go on within a supply chain.